Let's try for the third time. What's going on, everybody? I should have my microphone ready to go. I should be up on the screen, but instead I'm slacking behind today. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is another Thirsty Thursday. We got a few things to chit-chat about tonight. One of which I'm really going to push the audience for commentary, to be honest, because I really am curious to how prevalent a topic really is amongst, that you see in your local area, and I'll explain when we get to it. We are at September 20th. We are officially just over a month away from Maine Dirt Days. Ticket sales are going well. Everything is going really, really well. And everything is kind of moving towards a really good event. So just letting everybody know that I did book my plane ticket and itinerary. So I am officially going to be there now. There was some question if I'd be able to make it when they canceled my flight. But yeah, definitely going to be there. Anybody else that is going to be there, get in and get your tickets as soon as possible. That way you're guaranteed a 3-day pass because they are starting to go kind of quickly, which is really nice to see. So we need to get them things sold and get more community members up there. Yeah, also tonight, like I said, I have a topic that I want to discuss, and it's going to take a little participation from the audience, but I can't wait to see what we get because it really struck me as funny when I read this article earlier in this week, and then it started making me think. Also, several of you winners out there or folks in the community that are expecting a package, the ones that are supposed to be getting them this week, both of your packages are going out tomorrow. I am running a little bit behind. I know, Pat, one of those is yours, and Larry, the other one is yours. I think those are the two that are going out tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for those. I don't want to be a Menardo and be like 3 months behind. So that is exactly what we're going to try to prevent. Starting in the chat today, Bill Papa Rouse was in first today, liked and shared. Thank you, Bill. Tuesday nights at 9, Saturday nights and Sunday mornings with FL Thunder Digging with Slob. Bill is hanging out just about everywhere. Make sure you support Bill and his channel. Mark the Senile Detectorist. Mark will be at Maine Dirt Days. Get to hang out with Mark again. Him and his beautiful wife, Linda, are going to be there. So that'll be really awesome. Can't wait to see him. Apocalypse Pat. Definitely one of the good guys in the community. Got to say, I love it when Pat puts out a video. You never know what it's going to be. It usually has wildlife, and it usually has something, where he's out there in the countryside, and I like to watch. What's up, Brian Ollier, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. Wishing you some good health. Hopefully everything's moving right along now. And my muddy mess. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping in. You know I appreciate you. Ken and T, County Seed Adventures. Welcome, welcome. You're up there close to one of the things I'm going to be talking about today. Wisconsin is fairly close. There's Miss Jean in the chat. Welcome. Thank you. Our good friend Kevin Hawthorne in Lakeland, Florida. The Citrus Network's finest. Kevin is the bus master in his community. Knows all the routes, where they're going. If you see him at the bus station in Lakeland, he can help you get to your destination. Silver Wishes. What's up, my dear? Thank you so much for stopping in. I know that you had a stint being ill lately. Hopefully you're feeling better as well. Trying to go without glasses here. It's just bear with me to see if I can manage or not. What's up, Jason Fogel? Thank you so much. There is Angie and Rick. Oh, Angie celebrated her 70th birthday with us last week. That was awesome. She looks good for 72, I'm just saying. Marty Verstahl, Digging with Marty. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. Hey, Shane in chat. Yeah, everybody be sure to love each other in the chat. If anybody's a content creator, go over and check them out. Make sure that you drop likes on their videos. Hit that button, subscribe, check out their content. Be familiar with everybody that's in the audience. Happy Bears is in the chat. Welcome. William E got his. Yeah, I assume that means you got your mail. Rob did not mean to send it to your old address. It was the one that was saved in his pirate ship, and that's why he sent it to that address. So that has been corrected. I'm so glad you got your charging cable. I hate that happened. So good deal. Our buddy Rick right there. Rick lives in the dungeon in Angie's house. Poor Rick. If anybody wants to support Rick, go on Westshore Hobbies and use the code Team Rick to help him assert dominance in that relationship. Hashtag Team Rick. Team Rick. Team Rick. Everybody go Team Rick. There it is right there. Hashtag Team Rick. Ow, kitty, it hurts. Let's see, who is next? Good. So glad to hear that. We want everybody to be well. Lot of repeat chatters in here. Doing great. Have enough videos to cover a week-long camping trip. Yeah, there you go. Glad, William, glad. I was really worried that you might not get it, but we had one ready to go out tomorrow anyway if you didn't. So all is good. See, Angie, he's naughty again this week saying you were 70. I didn't want to tell everybody that she's actually over 70. I just thought that 70 was a good number. What's up, Taz? How are you doing, sir? Hopefully you and Mary are doing well. All right, and that gets us to the bottom early and fast in here today, which is faster than normal. I like it. Getting down to the bottom. I have questions. I have a cat that is trying to eat me alive down here today. He will not cut me no slack, so I'm going to let him up here for a minute. Hopefully he chills out. Good. Mary's doing okay. That's what we want to hear. She's so full of piss and vinegar that she better be okay. Yeah, I've been on vacation all week, but it's been spent with Mary with her dialysis. Yeah, I got to keep that kidney function. Like I said, everybody's send some love out to Miss Mary and make sure that hopefully we get her through okay. We do definitely miss having her around all the time. Just taking some time to heal. Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Neal. Welcome. Thank you so much. I saw Beth in here somewhere. There's Miss Beth. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much. Definitely just going to recap really fast. We are just over a month away from the Maine Dirt Days, which is going to be the premier thing for Westshore Hobbies this year. We've really put out everything that we got to make this event great. Hopefully some of you all can make it up. Go by Westshore Hobbies, go to the community page. That's where your tickets are. If you need a little help, give me a call, and my number is on the front of the page. I will give you a hand. Monday Digs, Hi-Ho Silver right there. Everybody check Ed Monday nights live at 6 o'clock. Get in them giveaways by working with Monday Digs and being a member. Membership does have its privileges. Not next Thursday, but the Thursday following is going to be members night. And the Treasure Fam members are going to get a real treat for a monthly giveaway. Haven't decided exactly what it is. Last month was a pinpointer that was Riddle's Relics and Johnny Small Pepper chipped in for and put out there. We're going to do something really special for the month of September. So top tier members in the month of September, be on the lookout. It's going to be a good one. Ferris Grump is in the chat. Welcome, sir. So I was gonna start it out here, and I'll let chat go for a few minutes. I was gonna let chat go for a few minutes, and I'm not sure exactly when this happened per se. Exactly. Oh, I do know when it happened. This happened on August 10th. So I was thumbing through the internet, whether it was one morning or one evening, just after doing something. And I came across an article, and the article read, Minnesota kayaker struck by arrow-like projectile on Fish Lake. And I went through to read it, and I'll read you some of the article so you can kind of get a gist of what happened. A Minnesota man, Corey Hendrickson, was fishing from a kayak in Fish Lake in St. Louis County near Friedenberg on the evening of August 10th, and he was struck by an arrow-like object. And I was like, wow, how does somebody shoot somebody in a kayak with an arrow? First of all, I'll go ahead a little bit further. Hendrickson was wearing a red headlamp and was walleye fishing at night when he noticed a group of people on the shore lighting and launching fireworks towards the lake. Moments later, he heard something whizzing through the air and looked up to see a projectile strike his foot. Now, the arrow completely pierced his foot and got lodged into the bottom of the kayak, which encased and trapped his leg. First responders told him to stay in the boat until they arrived to free him. The rescuers had to cut the arrow into pieces. There is pictures of the foot out there with the arrow going through it. And then, they had to take him to the hospital, non-threatening injuries. And he got released the next day on crutches. And I was sitting here just thinking about it. I mean, first of all, why would anybody shoot an arrow at somebody in a kayak on a lake? That seems kind of childish and stupid, first and foremost. It seems really dumb to do that. But somebody did it. And then it just kind of made me think, and this is where you guys can kind of jump in and help out today. But how many times have you heard of injuries, mishaps while people are out performing their hobbies, such as metal detecting, magnet fishing, gold panning, and whatnot? Because here's the thing is that I started looking around because I was going to make that a huge topic for today. I was going to make it something that we just kind of hit on for a good while. And there really wasn't a lot of data to support metal detectorists or magnet fishers being hurt. The one thing I did come up with is when Brockton cut his foot. But when he cut his foot with the sand scoop barefoot metal detecting on the beach. But anyway, if you have any instance of a incident where somebody was metal detecting or magnet fishing and you knew of an incident, let me know and we'll bring it up and we'll talk about it in here tonight just a little bit. But I kind of get the feeling that people in our hobby, in our niche, are pretty careful when they're out there. I really do believe that. Steven Stark is in the chat. Welcome, Steven. Good to see you. Steven's One Arm Jewelry. Johnny Small Pepper. Johnny Small Pepper donated the last month's top tier giveaway, or he can help donate it, him and Randy Riddle. That was a pinpointer for the Treasure Fam. This month is going to be something else. So if you want to participate in that in any way, shape, or form, hit me up. Let me know definitely for advertisement and whatnot. Or if you just want to get entered, the top tier members are is where the good prizes are really going. The Amazon gift cards are going to stay in the lower tier, just to be something. But the top tier is where it's going to be at. And also, it's very good to see you. Walleye is absolute the best eating fish. I don't know. There's a lot of fish out there that I like. I love walleye too. I'll give you that. I'm a big mahi guy now, and there's nothing better than crappie, small panfish like that. I love that eating as well. We can talk fish all night because I like to eat it. If they would have cut the top, yeah, I kind of thought about that, Taz. Uh, I guess they just wanted to have it removed at the hospital because I guess they didn't know, what it had went through or how it went through. That's my only guess of not pulling the foot free there. But yeah, there's a picture of it on the internet. Rocky says, good evening to everybody in the chat. What's up, Rocky? Good to see you. Saw Bud Files on earlier today. Everybody check out the Bud Files because they obviously check you out. They're at your channel. I guarantee it. Paris says, Revenge of the Walleyes. Yeah, I just think about that. People on the lake shooting at somebody on the lake. First of all, what if they would have hit him somewhere else, right? Let's think about that for a second. If you would have got shot with an arrow in a kayak in the middle of a lake and they shot it from a good distance, they may not know. Especially, you could be slumped over in your kayak just sitting there and they not even realize that they hit you. That guy could have been killed. And how careless and reckless is that? It's just horrible. What up, Bart? Good to see you. Let's see. What makes more sense is the one who shot the arrow dined on his own teeth shortly afterwards. Yeah, I mean, they didn't catch nobody from what I've read, but I mean, just that, I mean, why do anything to harm another human being on purpose unless it's absolutely necessary? Absolutely necessary. Why do that? Okay, cruising down, getting caught back up on this chat here. I know it's one-handed jewelry. I got you, sir. But everybody do check out Steven's stuff. A lot of talent. Am I afraid of people that sleep in the park? Sometimes. Yes. I always focused on easements and have some stories of Karens and my opening the gates of hell with them being reasonable didn't work. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't mind curb strips. It's not my favorite because I do kind of get it, right? They're asked to maintain a piece of land or lawn, and we're just going through and digging it, even though it's public property, technically. I kind of get their problem. If they get mad at me, I'm good with it. I'll go on down the street. But a lot of good stuff has come out of them. Taz says sturgeon is good eating. I agree. Bill's a smoked salmon guy. Me too. Had a homeless guy pull a gun on me metal detecting a field. And then a couple weeks later, found one of his friends overdosed and saved his life. Well, I guess it was a good thing he didn't shoot you. Relic Reaper Don is in the chat. Welcome, sir. Don, are you itching? Are you getting that itch? I know you're not going to do your displays like normal, but are you getting that Halloween itch right now because everything's turning into spooky season? Spooky season is here. Yeah, they didn't. I agree, William. They probably didn't want to pull it out because of blood loss. Yeah, to me, it was just really strange that somebody would shoot an arrow at somebody in a kayak. It just makes no sense at all. Brian is a new member. Thank you, sir. Definitely appreciate that. I found a crossbow bolt in my backyard. I think someone was playing with a Christmas present correctly, wasn't playing with not playing with a Christmas present correctly, could have easily hit us or the dog for sure. And arrows do some damage, right? They can knock a deer straight down, so they can beat us to death really quick. Mainly Rob's in the chat. Rob has been working diligently trying to get all his I's dotted and his T's crossed for Maine Dirt Days. We are going to have an absolute blast. So anybody that's remotely close, make the trek. I'd hope so. I really hope that they catch the person that did it just for the reason to put them in check. $5 Mile Larry, what's up, sir? Your package goes out tomorrow. Keep your eyes open. Probably Monday, the way I would assume. Patrick, yours is out tomorrow, either Saturday or Monday. Rocky's like, brook trout's pretty good. I agree. I love fish. I'm just a fish guy. I want to eat fish a lot. If I see a rock that has quartz in it, run the metal detector over it. Absolutely. What's the reasoning behind that? Just curious. Oh, and I don't know if anybody said, hey, but Johnny from Johnny's Corner is in the chat today. Mystics in the chat. Slipped down a riverbank into the river. Thank goodness a gator broke my fall. Ouch. Be running from that bad boy. One Karen tried spreading my detecting and saying they already have a bad enough dog problem in the neighborhood. Expletive riddled from flame board hell with reason accompanying it. Yeah, of course. Rob wants me to show one of the fields that we have to detect, but I don't think I can bring it up from the computer because I think he sent it to me in text. I'm guessing. Well, maybe not. No, he sent it in chat. Let's see if I can bring it up really quick. This is one of the places that we have to detect during Maine Dirt Days, I believe. Oh, something else is showing up. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be tough. There we go. I'm not sure.
And it was a huge farm. I'm going to put a picture in the video, but my son's out there hand whacking that because we're waiting on Craig with the weed whackers. But this is what we go through. I'm in the middle of the woods again. We found another farmhouse that is across the river from where the tannery was. So I got some cool shit to share with y'all after this adventure. Check this out, folks. Right there was the cellar hole. Okay, everybody. Here's one of the fields that's going to be in the event. I've never metal detected here. I just actually found out that my friend owned it, but this is a huge field, and this actually had been cleared where they were going to start building the town in here when Springfield decided where to put Route 6 at. It was way away from where they were, you know, had already built. So there's like 80 cellar holes up Millstream that basically is where the town used to be. This was cleared out in the 1830s, 1840s. So there's a lot of history here. I don't know if there was any buildings, but you guys are going to get the metal detect here. And it's huge. It's, I don't know, how many acres would you say this is? 30, 40?
35. I think.
Yeah, there's like 35, 40 acres here. And this is actually, town is right over there. And the 60 acres that we have, the wooded areas over there with the trails and whatnot. But here you go. West Shore Hobbies, Maine Dirt Days. Tell all your friends. This is going to be an awesome event. And there's going to be a lot of prizes. And we're raising money for 3 good causes: Wounded Warriors, St. Jude's, and the future diggers of our hobby. Get excited. West Shore Hobbies, they have all your detector needs. westshorehobbies.com. You get excited. Okay, everybody.
Rob is definitely fired up, so that's awesome. Let me stop the share screen here. Yeah, that is going to lead me into another segue here today. So if you're coming to the event, Rob just keeps going ahead and trying to make everything better. So by the time the event rolls around, we're looking to have the best event this year in the United States. That's the goal. We're going to have we hope to have the best natural finds. We hope to have the best prizes. We hope everybody has the best time, especially on a 3-day event. So keep that in mind, that that we've went to extreme lengths to produce good areas for natural hunts, because everybody wants a natural hunt. Everybody wants to find the old stuff, and most of that stuff dates back to the 1830s or before. So it's going to be an opportunity to find good things and hang out with good people and just have a good time. And really, in the grand scheme of things, and not that much money for a good time. You can go to the movies now and spend $70 in a night, and not even try. So just keep that in mind when you get there. I have to fly into Portland, Maine. My flight was canceled into Bangor. It got condensed into an earlier flight, basically what happened. So I had to fly into Portland, Maine, which I'm going to drive up from there on the 23rd. So I will be in Portland on the 23rd, getting headed in that way very soon, right after. But what Rob was just talking about, the future diggers of America, here coming up this weekend, there will be there's going to be several items that are new on the website, especially in the community tab. But we wanted to find a way to create a segue for people to promote new diggers, kids, younger people, and I haven't been able to get the nonprofit set up. So whatever we put into this account is just going to go right back into kids detectors. But I have some of the first. So these are going to go up on the website this weekend. I'm going to set them up on donations. These are your best refrigerator magnets out there right now. and I got a slot of 50 of these, and we're going to use the proceeds of these to give away metal detectors to kids, whether it be at Maine Dirt Days or in here on Thursdays. Once we say we're going to give away detector for kids, everybody, listen, be honest. Let us know if you've got somebody that in mind that you think would be interested. We would love to hand out a detector to a kid and get them going, but don't drop a BS line or whatnot. Try to find somebody that's truly needy or would like it, and we'll be glad to get them kids hooked up. I have these are going to be on the website, refrigerator magnets. They're going to be on there. There's going to be several different price points for donations, but whoever buys a magnet is going to basically almost help put a detector in a kid's hand or a beginner. So those are going to go down on submissions. Rob and I will find some kids, and we're going to try to make sure that we start handing out metal detecting gear to the youth of our country, people to do it the next go round. So if you like the magnet, look on westshorehobbies.com. Probably tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, if you want to purchase one. I will put some extra goodies in the bag if you buy a magnet and make a donation for that. So keep that in your head. And then I'm going to start having this type of stuff on hand for Thursday night giveaways as well. And Rob, sorry that it was the wrong video. What's up, Suzanne? Hello, hello. Luis is in the chat. What's up, Luis? Hello, how are you, sir? Going to get caught back up here really quick. Super good crowd today. Love everybody that's in here tonight. A lot of my favorites. Sorry I can't respond to everyone. I just got out of surgery. Got a defibrillation implant and back in my room. Ugh. Be well, Luis. And the voice of a kid. Can I detect that yard? Absolutely. If anybody would like to come to Maine Dirt Days in a voluntary status and help out, we do have some accommodations for those type of folks as well. Keep that in mind. Yeah. Oh, and there you go. Rob says it right there, like number 23. If you guys hit it, last week we hit 60. Let's, we're a little smaller on the crowd today. Let's do 60 again. 60 more likes, and we'll enter another gift card at the end of the stream since we are about halfway through right now. So if you hit another 60, if we hit 60 again, and also I do have something from Monday Digs. I do have, but I will bring it at I'm going to do it as a video and release it later. So got a little something from the Monday Digs, but we'll drop it a little bit later. Everybody be sure to check out Rob. Rob's another one that participates on Mondays, does a great job of advertising and promoting Monday Digs. Thank you for that. Saturday night adult stream with Bill, and then Sunday morning regular stream. Rob is always out there promoting the community, doing the best that he can. If he would just get better at postage, life would be great. Yeah, we do have a bonus seated hunt on Sunday that's going to be loaded down with a lot of old coins and silver. Yeah, it is. Well, I was going to drive, and you guys know I had an accident, and basically my car got totaled today, so I had to go clean it out. You know how disheartening it is to go clean out your car when you know you're never going to see it again? Oh. I have limited time, Angie. I will be there the 23rd through the 29th. 23rd through the 29th. Yo, what up, J. Paul? Good to see you, young brother. Let's see who's next. There you go, William. Like I said, Rob had you saved in his pirate ship. Didn't even think about the address. Just sent it out. Glad you got it back. We will make that correction for your next purchase. Oh, looks like we're going to have one of the new Deus icons. If everything goes well, we'll have one of those on the giveaway table as well. So keep that in mind. If you're interested in new gear, the icon will be available. Yeah, I know that Mary was talking about that the GLP-1s basically have been a detriment to her health. So be careful of those. I don't know all the details. I'm not sure about how that can go wrong, but she has had an issue from them. So if you want to drop her a chat and ask her what's going on, I'm sure she would like to hear from some of y'all. Just stop in and say hi. Ask her about the GLP-1s. But I know that I think it's a direct cause to some of her issues she's having right now. So everybody check in with Miss Mary. Rob says, Rob, thank you for your kind words the other night. You know, if you can make FL Thunder Rob say kind words, you've done something. What up, Jesse? Old 41 Relics in the chat. Saw Jesse over at the the other stream going on tonight. Tough sledding right there. Go to Westshore Hobbies, Maine Dirt Days event page, and there you go. Get your tickets in. Man, I'm telling you, airfare is reasonable. The car rental was actually pretty reasonable too. I'm not thrilled to have to drive the 3 hours from Portland when I had a ticket to land me in Bangor. That does kind of upset me, but you know, things with airlines happen. That's what you get sometimes for purchasing your ticket in advance, I guess. But I'm locked in now. Definitely excited about going up there. Never been to Maine. I got to find silver. I find silver in every state that I go to. I've got Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Florida, Texas, Virginia, South Carolina, St. Croix. I've not found, in states I've been in, I've not found gold or silver in Arkansas or Tennessee or West Virginia or Pennsylvania. Did I find silver in New York? I did not find silver in New York. So I got states that I gotta find silver in. Maine would be one of them that I really want to knock a silver coin out in, or some form of silver that's natural. But anyway, Jesse, welcome. Thank you for posting the links. Let's see. I don't like these readers because they're formed they're a bifocal. I have to lift my head up. Get a VBP. Yeah. Also, if you want a different size lanyard, I don't have those. I can't get those to load up on the website correctly, but I do have the 22 inches, abundance of those. If you want a 22-inch one, hit me up with a phone call, and I'll get you taken care of. Did I see a snowman in the chat? Everybody check out Snowman Multimedia. If you are into sports, Brian has an excellent mind for sports casting, great voice. One of the better up-and-coming sports content creators out there, especially with his play-by-play narrative and talk shows that he promotes. Does a really nice job. Football's coming up, everybody. Get over to It's in the Blood. Alex will be posting the link to get into the football league this year, the Pick'ems. Rob has added prizes in so graciously, and so therefore, if we have a bigger league, then I put up a bigger prize. But you saw what Rob won last year, a stellar jersey. He got an awesome jersey for his football team, and the prizes, the more people we get, are only going to go up. Johnny's asking about Rob's sister surgery. From what I heard from Rob is that everything was going well the last time I talked to him. Get your ticket for Maine Dirt Days. Thank you, Jesse. It shut her, yeah, the GLP-1 shut her kidneys down, and think the same to some of her digestive issues, because now she's down. She's now 198 pounds. She had lost a ton of weight. She was doing so good, but you know, her health is in jeopardy at the moment. Oh, yes. You're more than welcome to do that. Anybody that wants to help promote us, we're here for the community. So you all are definitely community members as far as I'm concerned. If you're comfortable promoting, we will take care of your viewers and your friends as best that we can. We always look to make sure we give everybody the best deal that they can get, and information to go with it, and possibly a new friend. No notification today, huh? Back-breaking metal detecting in the chat. Welcome. I'm going to flip this over really fast to see where we're at. Like I said, we were low on attendance today, so it's going to be tough to get that 60 tonight. However, we might adjust it based on that. 36 likes so far. Definitely appreciate that. Keep that number rolling. I'm looking for somebody. Hang on a second. There she is. All right, Amy and Chase, you're now a moderator. Feel free to share in here. Hello, everyone who said hi to us. We just served up some dinner. Can't say hi back to you all. Well, welcome in. Earlier was talking about, since we might have some new folks in here, was talking about people on the side of a lake in Minnesota shooting an arrow, hitting a kayaker in the foot, and asked if anybody had any information about people out treasure hunting that had freak accidents or things happen. I'm curious about it. If so, give me a link to a story. We'll investigate it and talk about it a little bit. But the thing is that, you know, that was a deliberate act of, I'm going to say, hate, because why would you shoot at somebody in a kayak unless you're drunk, ignorant? There's a lot of reasons, I guess. But to hurt somebody is just the worst thing ever. Oh, that's no good. I want to win the Powerball. Also, do you guys, you know, I was thinking about trying to find better viewership by going to like a Friday night live stream, or maybe earlier on Saturday. If anybody has any thoughts about that, leave a comment down there today. If anybody thinks that would be a better use of time. I still love Thursdays. I've been in here on Thursdays for over 6 years. But yeah, there's Super Nick right there. Everybody say hello to Nick. That person had to be a good shot in the dark because they said that it covered a lot of distance, so it probably had to have a little arch on the shot, and B, it's a moving target at night. So, yeah, they had to be a pretty good shot. Thursdays work better. Yeah, it's just it's gotten to be a very crowded night. But yeah, like I said, it does work good for me as well. After Thursday nights, I have my weekend usually. Tomorrow I have to work. Not happy about that, but gonna do that as well. My life is going to be a little tough this fall. You guys, I'll still be here, but you're going to know that I'm struggling a little bit. I'm curious about the bolt in your yard. Think all viewership is down? I just think that I don't think the viewership is down. I just think that there's way more people that are creating and putting it out there. It's definitely been more difficult this year, especially with the changes in YouTube, both rules wise and so on and so forth. And they've really cut the funding to the live stream. Live streams don't make as much ad revenue as they used to. So I think there's a lot of variables in that, but it's just one of those things that to have something where you serve a community, and I say serve because I'm here to try to entertain and have a good conversation with 30 or 40 people from the community. After that, I'm not that worried about who talks. Anytime we see you is great, Shane, except Mondays at 5 p.m. Central. Hola, Talca. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Gotta love the fans from Chile. The weather and more daylight will keep people away from YouTube. Yeah, I mean, but just speaking about the pure profitable end of it, the summer months are more profitable than the winter, but the viewership is higher in the winter. Figure that out. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty of people out there doing the exact same thing because if you want to get technical about it, just for content creation, metal detecting has a lot of the variables that can be very successful. There's a sense of mystery of what's under the ground. There's the excitement of a great find live. There's a lot of variables that make it very enticing for people to want to watch. Like if you pull your metal detector out, I'm standing out here in front of such and such place. The Declaration of Independence had some names signed at the table inside that house. Metal detector around here, maybe you can find a GW pin or something to that effect. Stuff like that, super exciting, gets you fired up, makes you want to go out and dig. That's the real win, right? You got to have a way to win, and those kind of targets are awesome. Uh, 49ers playing the Chargers tonight. Man, that's a West Coast game for sure. Ed says, Buenas noches, mi amigo. Talking to Taka. Miss Loretta's in the chat. Hello. If I didn't say hi earlier. Hunting Tails says, I'm back. I'm back means that you were here before. And if you were here before, let me give you a moderator so you can check out all these wonderful channels. There you go, Hunting Tails. All right, we are at 41 likes, 19 more to go. We still may make it yet today. It's only 9:49, so keep that in mind. Anybody that go on West Shore Hobbies tomorrow, and if you're interested, and also anybody that does donate and buy a magnet, you will be put on a list that will be mentioned every week in the stream as well. Well, I think I'm going to set it at $20 or $25. I think I'm going to set several levels for these kids detectors and gear, and then once we get a bunch of people in here, we'll hand out some gear to some deserving kids. Let's see. Everybody's still rolling in. It's nice to see everybody chatting it up for sure. It does help when creators make it fun and interesting. You know, that's something that's really difficult to do, especially going solo in a live. If you have somebody to knock things off of on the daily, that's usually okay. I like to be up here by myself. It works out great when I have an extra day off in between, and I can create at least some kind of a narrative to make a story nice or something to that effect. But being on here by yourself, working off of somebody is good too if you can do it well. But being able to talk to a crowd of people by yourself is tough. Well, you can hit the dislike button, Taz. I'll take either. I'll take that interaction. There's definitely a mystery involved with metal detecting and treasure hunting, but you made good, but you made on good looks and charm. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but you know, being able to go out and do some. Oh, speaking of that, you just led me into another subject. Anybody that is also, I mean, there are several of us in here that I'm sure that are now, but I am now an ambassador for Subterix. I haven't got to go through it as much as I would like, but I'm going to start putting out a little bit of content for Subterix, posts on social media and whatnot. But if you decide that you want to sign up for Subterix, the ORH is my code for that. If you would please use that and help them track what I can do for that. That is high on my list to get well versed into that. I'm very excited about Ryan and Merrill's venture. Definitely, you know, with Josh as well. Those guys all working together. I really want to work with them a little bit too. Subterix, ORH. It's a 3-letter code. Remember it. Rocky, I do still have, I think I have 3 used Predator shovels right now, bro. If you're interested in one, hit me up. I do have one that I'm going to at least get rid of. I've been refurbishing them, sanding and repainting. So I got 2 of them that are done that are very blue. They look really nice. Look at that. Qbot found her first ring today. Got to post some pictures of that thing. Suzanne, got to see it. I bet you were so excited. I mean, great point. I feel like it is saturated enough that I almost don't even want to post videos, which is partly why I didn't for a while. But maybe I will anyways. I don't know. I will just tell you this. And regardless of the market, regardless of who's on here, who's not on here, if you like posting, if you like making videos, I suggest you do it. It's a thing to where it's a confidence builder. Posting your own content is fun, gives everybody a record of who you are and what you've done. It may not be something for you today. You may not get anything today, but a year or two down the road, 5 years, your kids go back and see it, or somebody younger than you that's in your family goes back and sees you making videos showing joy for the hobby. It might inspire somebody to pick up a metal detector and a shovel. You don't know what kind of effect you're going to have on your loved ones or people that know who you are or support you. You just never know. So if you have fun making them, I suggest you make them. The results are meaningless at this point. I know that's what I said. Woohoo, Susie. I feel there's a heart-shaped cloud. Yeah, look at Rob. Rob likes to make videos. He doesn't work on his editing. He just goes out there and records and releases. And that's the way he likes to do it. There's some level of success to that. Some of us like to edit. Some of us like to really make it look as professional and neat as possible. That's good. But you don't have to. Take basic recordings and put them together. Yeah, Ed got a couple of lanyards from Bet's Dig Beeps. I got quite a few left. They are going off the shelves pretty fast. It's been really nice having consistently shipped those bad boys out. Josh hit me up about that today. Such a good vendor for that. Yeah, and if you want one that's shorter than the 26 that I have listed up there, just email me or hit me up on the website, give me a quick call, and we'll make an adjustment. The pricing is the same. Yeah, there you go. There is my Subterix link. If anybody's interested, definitely go over there and sign up. Get your free trial. Throw that in there just so that they can get a little tracking. Maybe I can do a little help. Maybe I'll get Ryan and Merrill back on here. I've had Merrill several times on the stream. Maybe I can get them back and hit them with some better questions about their product. As I'm just now feeling my way through it a little bit, preparing myself to talk to them about it. But getting them back on here would be really good. Used to have Merrill about once every year or two. And definitely love this product. Oh, Qbot's first ring is on her YouTube channel. Be sure after the stream you go check it out. Just check our likes total one more time. We are at 48. 12 more likes, and 12 more likes, and Westshore Hobbies will donate a gift card for tonight. Keep that in mind. 12 likes and about 12 minutes. We're cruising down to the end. 10 after is usually my limit. Maybe quarter after. Rob, you would be banned from YouTube. Nobody wants to see that. What up, Torchy? Good to see you, my dear. Heck yeah. See, Nick likes to edit. I love to edit. I love trying different softwares, different formats. Love it. It is something that's really kept me interested. Yes, there you go. Jesse's showing you that I am a Subterix ambassador. I'm telling you all, Subterix is the future of metal detecting. Get over there, get your subscription. If you're a vet, there's a discount or a free version for veterans, I believe. So if you're a veteran, why not take those free points? Put in code ORH, support me here with Subterix so that they can get some tracking. and then hopefully we'll get them guys on here soon enough. I don't know. I'm going blue. Everything's blue. That's what I bought. I bought the Rust-Oleum blue, multiple coats of paint on it. If you get one, it's going to be blue. I got one left that I haven't fixed yet. I guess I could go blue and black. There you go. Bart says smash it. Thank you, sir. Fuzzy Sasquatch in the chat. Happy Thursday. Shane is the man. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it. Wayne, just letting you know one more time, sir, you have literally saved my life at times. I thank you, sir. One thing I tell friends and coworkers, they don't have to take time out to go metal detect, gold hunt, or rock hound. Just get out in your and just connect with and the peace that it gives. I can't agree more. I chase peace, my friend. Peace is my lifeblood. Peace is what I look for every single day. If I find peace and quiet and good energy, that's where I'm at. I don't do this high energy, manic fighting stuff. That's not me. For hand diggers, yes. The sheath that I got, and I'm going to hit them up. And even though I do sell other brands, I'm a Predator Tools fan. And I have the Raptor, and that sheath is flipping awesome. It has not tore up or broke. It's done me very well. Get on Predator Tools. They don't have any like discount codes or anything, but tell them that I sent you because they really have been a big supporter of this channel over the years. Look at there. There is a High Ho Shorts channel. Look at that, trying to get them likes up. Everybody wants that gift card. Let's go. Got to find the High Ho Shorts. Where are you at, Wayne? Where's the High Ho Shorts? There he is right there. There you go, Ed. Shorts channel is now a moderator. Everybody subscribe to High Ho Shorts, please and thank you. Rocky with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my brother. We do have Motley Hand Diggers and CKG. Yeah, I like all the Predator tools. They are my favorite digger. I wish I had more of them to put them on the website. Vicus and Toast made the chat. What's up, bro? How are you? How's Jeremy tonight? But yeah, sharing your adventures is the main part of content creation. I do believe everything else is icing on the cake. Look at the friends we've made over the years. Look at the friends we've made over the years. All right, I'm going to go back over a few things here really quick for everybody, just so everybody's aware. Maine Dirt Days, 25th, 26th, and 27th of September in Springfield, Maine. Hundreds of well over 100 acres of natural hunting, probably closer to 200 at this point. There's going to be plenty of ground for everybody to hunt on. 3 days of digging, so you can move around a little bit. There's going to be some great prizes, entry-level gifts. An XP Icon X is going to be out there for somebody. It's definitely going to be worthwhile. And looky here, if we don't completely sell out, it's going to benefit those that are already there. There's going to be extra prizes for you guys. It will be, I have to think that might be one of the easiest ways to recoup your money is show up, because if you pay the entry fee and show up, you're probably going to find something to help offset that cost. So I look forward to seeing as many of you all there as humanly possible. It would be awesome. Overthinking is something that a lot of people do, sir. But it is going to be a stellar event. My plane lands at 9:48 on the 23rd. I got about a 3-hour drive to get up there to get close. And then Thursday will be an all-day thing, getting set up and hanging out with folks that show up early. So if you want to show up early, yeah, I will sign anything all weekend as long as it's not a check. There will be a post going out here really soon. And we're hoping, we know that there's going to be some last minute people to show up. We're really trying to make sure that we keep, when we start closing in on the end of the ticket sales, we want to make sure everybody's aware of how, what's left to buy, so that somebody doesn't show up last minute and we have to, if we've surpassed our limit. So we definitely want to sell out. We want to sell out early so that we can get everything on site ready to go. But, but I have a feeling there'll be a few stragglers and those that, want to go. Listen to this. Nick is 9 away from 5650 subs. Hit him up. Rob says there's a poll on the stay installed on stage for Angie. #Team Rick. I'm not about that. I do not condone it. I do not condone putting Angie on a stripper pole. We should never make her go back and do that again. She did it for so long. Just kidding. Everybody shows Mr. Nick Molnar some love. All right, folks. Got about 3 more minutes to go. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Any questions, tag me in the chat. We got time right now. Get on over to westshorehobbies.com. Get your Maine Dirt Days ticket. Among other things. I did catch a little bit somewhere earlier today that the triple score is going to have a smaller version of the AccuPoint in the Pro Pack coming up. When they have those in stock, I'll make sure that we get one because I want to try out the new pinpointer. But that would be a good time to buy one. All right. Let's see what we got here. You guys are awesome today. We had half the crowd that we had last week, and we still ended up with 51 likes tonight. I am closing it down here in just about 2 minutes. Thank you all for hanging out. Don't forget that I saw Brian signed up, but don't forget that the upper tier membership program is going to have a special giveaway on the first Thursday of this month. It will probably be something from Quest, but not a pinpointer. Also, if you feel so inclined and you want to help, share our event out, join it, share it out. Make sure that help us make sure that Maine Dirt Days goes off well, and that propels us into next year, because any proceeds after the donations are going out to Wounded Warriors, St. Jude's, and then our own donate for kids detecting. Everything is going to go for next year being able to go to these events. That is where the importance is going to lie. We're going to do our best to make these events. I know we'll be at the Florida Hunt, so keep that one in mind. And it's definitely going to be a fun trip down there. So, but we're running out of time. Yeah, that's awesome. I am going at some watch this here maybe on members night. Maybe I will purchase a ticket for the chat, and I will give it out. But as long as somebody uses it, I will purchase one. Yeah, if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up. If you want to sponsor the seated hunt, or if you want to sponsor one of the giveaways, hit us up. It's really nice. Makes it a little easier on our pocket to do that. So if anybody's interested, please hit me or Rob up. Show Me Chris is in the chat. There's my brother right there. Rob says we can split a ticket. Yeah, we'll do that. We might do that next week, so it's out early enough, and the winner can, if whoever wins it, if you can't make it, we'll find somebody that can go and make sure that somebody that can make the event gets a ticket, and then I will be willing to, if we find that person, if we find the right person, I'll be willing to swap it out for something else, or swap out the gift to you for something else for doing a good deed. All right, Tom Kingery was in the chat. Welcome, Tom. Hopefully you're doing well. Keep in mind, football season, we're on the second week of preseason. The football pool will be up shortly. Look for Alex and I over at It's in the Blood to start putting out a little bit of content over there. Hopefully it's a Q&A type of live stream once a week. Hope, where we get to sit and talk to everybody. But just so you know, Members Night's going to be epic this next time. First Thursday of the month. Also, Maine Dirt Days is there, ready to go. If you look at Rob's post right here, we do have metal detector raffles. We have some 50-50 pots that are going to benefit Wounded Warriors and St. Jude's. Also, a lot of proceeds. These magnets, once we give away a certain amount of once we sell a certain amount of these magnets that I just got, we're going to give away kids detecting kits based on these. Your donations will help put a metal detector in a kid's hand. So if you want to do that, let me know. Those will be on the website tomorrow. Ready for you to put me to work. There we go. Angie, you can run something. I'm telling you, you can do it. All right, folks. Ready to get all right. Good stream tonight. Glad you all could make it. Keep that in mind about people that have been hurt during the hobby. I didn't find a lot of stories to back that up, but the guy in Minnesota getting an arrow through his foot was incredible. He's very lucky that he walked out of there the next day on crutches. Could have been somewhere else. Looky there. Show Me Chris. 5 memberships right there. William got a new one right back. Bart Cubbins. Looky there. Who else? Torchy, Steven Stark, and Donnie Wall. Look, all good folks that I know. Thank you so much, Chris. You put good people in there. Hopefully everybody has a great night. One last check. Let's see where we ended up today. We ended up at 52 likes on a slow night. That's awesome. Very, very close. 60 is the number until we start beating it handily. But anyway, don't forget Subterix. ORH is the code. Sign up. Get you your credits and start doing some research. Find them old spots. If you find them old spots and have nobody to dig them, give me a call. I'll go dig. Much love to everybody in the chat. Also, those of you that are over here on Facebook today, thank you very much. Love you guys as well. A lot of the same folks hit the Facebook up as they hit the YouTube up. Definitely. Rob, can't call you. I got another phone call to make as soon as I get off of here. But I will talk to you very soon. Everybody else, peace out. Much love. Maine Dirt Days, West Shore Hobbies, and #Monday Digs. Let's go. Here comes the shark.